It's interesting to me that just how a moment in time, right, can shape how so many view you.
Let me talk to you. Yeah. Shut up, I'm talking.
Hey guys, this is Alicia. It's been a while, but there have been quite a bit of things on my mind. I believe that many of you have seen the, now viral video about me choosing to reject the Cheesecake Factory because I wanted more from my date. I want to, let me say this. It's interesting to me that just how a moment in time, right, can shape how so many view you. And so I want to talk about, I'm trying to remember, bear with me guys, I wrote down some notes so I can remember everything I want to say. I watched the comments, the shares that you guys, the opinions that you guys had. And I have reflected on all of them, processed all of them that I was able to read. Many of you have been vocal about how entitled I was, how I misused this man. And I want you to understand that my mission has always been for women, to empower women, for women to feel respected, cared for, not be misused, or abused, right? I've seen and heard many a horror story, men and women, not just women, men and women. And I wanted to make sure that this was a topic that we brought attention to. Many of you interpreted within, interpretations that I saw. I want you to understand that this was never about exposing or embarrassing anyone. The purpose was to spark discussion, to foster learning and growth, right? But I've seen some interesting interpretations. And it has caused me some more questions. There have been some hurtful comments. People wanting to come for my job. It's interesting to me how angry someone can get about something, things that don't directly affect them, to the point where you want to be harmful, right? All while screaming respect. But because I am one who loves to discuss things, right? who's always open to learn and grow, I've decided to sit down for an exclusive interview with Kevin Wesley. So guys, you're going to get your opportunity to talk with me and Jay a bit more. And we're just going to have a dialogue. I mean, so tonight, 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, right? Tune in to Kevin Wesley's platform on YouTube and Facebook. So it will be live on YouTube and Facebook. Like I said, 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Yeah, thank you for your time. I hope you take this opportunity to come so that we can have some more dialogue. It's all about growing and learning. See you tonight.
What up, YouTube? Check this out. We got your girl here, Miss Alicia, aka the Cheesecake Factory lady, which I found out her name, Alicia, is not her real name. It's an alias. But that's neither here or there right now. We're just going to use her name for the sake of this video as Alicia. Now, and Jay also has an alias name also, but that's his name. We'll use it for now. His name is going to be Jay. Now, this video here kind of fell between the Cheesecake Factory video and the interview she did on Kevin Wesley, which Kevin Wesley himself has his own viral video as a stepdad who paid for his stepdaughter's wedding. Yeah, that's him. So all three of these people have viral videos, which leads me to believe that this was a skit in the first place. But she kind of confirmed it in the video when she said she wanted to make sure that this was a topic that she brought to people's attention, which to me means it's a skit. Plain and simple. But here's my thing with this whole thing here. She said she wanted us to understand that her mission was to empower women so that they don't feel disrespected or that they feel respected, plus not be mistreated or misused. But you did that at the expense. If this was a real video, you did it at the expense of a man. Why? Why did you need to do that? If this wasn't a skit and this was a real video, you would have been 100% wrong. You were going to use this man basically for a free meal. Bottom line, no ifs, ands, or buts about it. You know you wasn't feeling this man like that, and you were going to take him for a ride. Luckily enough, things happen for a reason, and he took your butt right back home to end off the night. I mean, think of this in reality. You made that man wait a whole hour for you, just so you think that you could just go to a fancy restaurant, and then on top of that, not even go to a halfway decent restaurant because it's a chain restaurant? Really? So this is what your brain concocted, huh? This is what you thought was cool. Now, in making this whole video, you had people come for you. Wanted to out you about where you worked, where you lived, etc. Didn't see that coming, did you? See, all these things you have to think about before you make these type of videos, because people are going to take these things to heart. People have feelings about stuff like this. Hell, I had feeling about this when I saw this video. You know, and then to top that off, you put the Cheesecake Factory in a negative light, acting like it's a place that no one should go on a first date. Now, yeah, maybe you shouldn't go there for a first date, depending on how long you've known the person. Yeah, I probably wouldn't go to the Cheesecake Factory either. I would still go low key because I don't know you like that. He was going to take you 5 stars. had this been a real skit, we're talking, because it's not real, but we know that now. But had it been a real skit, yeah, he was gonna take you to a 5-star restaurant. But you still wanted him to take you there, even after you made him wait. Like, that whole scenario was wrong on her part. It is what it is. Now, going forward to this video here, she did this video here because people took it personal. And by right, I can see why. With all the touchy topics and subjects going around, why wouldn't we take it personal? It might not affect us directly, but indirectly it still affects us. Because now women are coming up with all sorts of lists and all sorts of things where first dates shouldn't happen and shouldn't go on a first date, etc., etc. So all this did now was put more negative light on relationships and put more crap in the bag for relationships. All because of one damn video that we're still talking about to this day. So enjoy your 15, 30, 45, your hour of fame. I hope it was worth it. And not to mention, I saw some information on her, and it said she was an actress or an aspiring actress or something along those lines. So this whole skit caused a whole talking point of problems for people who already have problems going forward with relationships. Great. Just what we need. More BS in the relationship game. Nice. Well, I hope you learned your lesson. Who knows if you did, but you try to sound like you did, but hopefully you did. And for everybody else, obviously, we hope you learned it too. This type of stuff here, people have feelings about. And the whole relationship scenario that's going on now, it's a touchy subject. So please, when you make these type of videos that we have to question now, because now we can't trust any video going forward. We barely trusted them before this. Now we can't trust them definitely after this. So when y'all make these videos, y'all make these skits, I hope y'all think about it before you make it. Because you might be the next person to get outed by people for where you live, for where you work. And these people are going to really be out here trying to get you. So please, if you think it's worth it, you go right ahead, but I don't think it's worth it personally.